Hey there, I wanted to make a quick video on how to uh, how to attack this thing and get it operational when you get it. So basically, right now it is power is killed to the unit. Um, so you press the buttons, nothing's going to happen. So what you'll do is you'll open this up. You can slide this out. Let me just slide it out for you so you could see. So now this just slides in and out of the hilt, and these are the pins, and inside you will eventually see the other plate that is permanently mounted in there. Actually, everything is removable to be repaired if necessary, so that's why I tried to make everything modular. So now here, I just want to show you that this is the board. This is the GHV3 V4 board, which is really nice. It has an SD card. It's all pre-programmed, and then I added some things, and I made some gesture functions on here, so I thought maybe you'd like that. And obviously the 31mm speaker is in there, and this is the kill key. So what you want to do with this is when you're ready to use the Saber, just pull it out. It's going to chime or make a sound, or whatever font it was on last.
You have the soul of a Sith.
Okay. Which is very cool. That's mine, by the way. I'm giving you one of my sound fonts just for fun, so you can have it. And then what you do is you just slide it right into the hilt, and then you'll notice once you get it close, the button will engage. It'll start lighting up. Put the pommel cap back on. Now sometimes it will ignite, depending on how the pins are lined up, but it's not gonna hurt anything. But it also depends on how sensitive this is. I might make this a little less sensitive, but I can go over some of those defines for you. So now that the chassis is in the Saber, I'm going to try and go over some of the button menus with you. Now, obviously, when you push the button, the Saber will ignite. You'll have your full blade. You can either do one of two things. I added gesture controls to this, physical gesture controls. So you can either hold the button until the Saber goes off, or you can twist it. So it's a twist on, twist off. And you can also stab on. Now that's one of the preons that I have, so I'll explain that a bit to you as well. But that's basically the gesture controls. There's tons of stuff to do here. I'm also going to send you links to the manual so that you can understand what the button controls are. It'll specify everything. But so basically you want to change sound fonts. You hold the button down for a little bit longer.
Sound menu.
And then you'll get into the sound menu. Now you have two options here. You can either press the button to select.
Data issues complete.
Or you can rotate.
Balance. Knighthood.
Now you can select that just by holding it. You'll get a double click, and then you can either press the button or twist. And I'll just twist it off. Now there are other menu things in here, like if you want to adjust the blade and adjust the volume. So now let's say I'm holding the button like this and I give it a tilt down. If I hold the button and let go,
Control activated.
this is your volume. Your volume right now is midway. So you could see the adjustment of the volume. As the volume increases, the blade will go down, and then you can see how far you need to be. I usually leave it about halfway right now, but you can make it anything you want.
Volume adjusted.
And then you would just press the button. Now there are menu capabilities. I don't know if you want to get into all that, but I can definitely do another video on how to do that. But or I can explain it to you, you know, via messaging or something like that. But this is the basics of the Saber. Now, it does have a standby, so it will go off automatically in like a sleep mode. Um, and that might take some draining of the battery, but it really shouldn't drain it for very long time. Like, you can probably leave it for a few days and it's going to be just fine when you come back to it. So what I wanted to do was show you how to, you know, take it out. Now, it's because there's gesture controls and all that stuff, this may ignite when you take it out, but I'm going to show you the easiest way. Just unscrew it. Now, you want to give it just a little bit of a, you know, now you're going to have some gestures. That's okay. Now, you just take this, give it a little twist, and it's off. And then what you do is you just take your kill key and you pop it in there. Now, this has a little tab on it. This was meant for turning it on and off. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I wouldn't recommend it. I would just make sure that the flat part of the kill key goes in, and then you won't have anything happening. Now, this battery is replaceable. You could take it out, but I'm including a charge pack, a charger for it. It's a smart charger, so it will know when this battery is charged. So you would take the kill key out, plug the charger in, and when it goes from red to green, you know that this is charged. The SD card, if you have a laptop or computer or anything like that, I would take the SD card out, get a reader, and then back it up on your computer before you make any changes to it. This way you always have a fresh copy. This has the sound fonts, the config, and everything on it. So if you had to adjust the config, certain things you have to go on the computer to do that. There is a config text file in here, which I can go into a little bit more. But the manual will explain it, and there are more videos on how to do all the programming and features, which I'll send you from SaberTech. It's very cool, man. This thing will probably, you'll have loads of hours of enjoyment on it. As far as lastability is concerned, I think this would probably last about probably 2 hours, 3 hours of full-time play. But yeah, you'll have all kinds of things. You'll have your blasts, clashes, tons of that. But this thing is ready to go, man. So I am going to pack this up, clean it up a little bit. I left the plastic on the blade so it doesn't get scratched, but it's going to get wrapped and separated. You have an Allen key here. I was going to include one. I'm going to see if I could find one before I ship it out, so that all you have to do is undo this and the blade comes out. And then inside this housing is a NeoPixel PCB connector that will shine without the blade, in case you just want to swing the hilt around without having the whole blade. You'll get almost the same kind of color effects and all that, but it's just something that you know that the Saber is working and all that. I'm going to try and make a blade plug for you too, so if you just want to put this on a stand, or you just want to put it on a shelf without this and light it up, you can get to see how it all looks. So that's about it. If I missed anything, I'm sure I will, either message you or get with you on anything you have questions about. That's about it. So enjoy.